joke that the hardest part of the day is reading the sign to find your hotel room, but the fact that I just waited like 30 seconds off the elevator reading the signs because they decided to have two signs that literally said the exact same thing, whoever's brilliant idea that was, and got legitimately pissed. Because I was like, where am I going? Where am I going? Where are you going?
Why are you running?
Anyways, I'm in Hartford, Connecticut, and I'm being a slam clicker, okay? I brought food. Ladies at the hotel front desk were so phenomenal. Like, you can tell someone cares about their job. Like, it's just really, it's touching. Giving us these complimentary meals that I don't even think there were complimentary meals, but they're like, we're gonna throw them out anyways, so y'all might as well enjoy them, which is super sweet. And it's like grilled chicken, broccoli, and mashed potatoes. And I did have pasta I was gonna eat. I actually have enough food that I probably never have to like buy food on this trip, and I'm trying to be fiscally responsible so I can be irresponsible next month. If I'm being honest. Today is day 1 of 5, possibly 6. I am in Connecticut. I had 3 legs today. I had a pretty long day, honestly. And then this is a weird trip because it's like teetering on AM and PM. So today my report was at noon. Tomorrow my report's at 2 p.m. But on the last day my report's at like 8:40 a.m. like ghetto. And I don't end until like 6. And then I picked up in Baltimore right behind it. It's just the 30th and 31st. And so it's a B2, which means that they could use me on that 3rd day, but the gag is I have a 3rd day starting on the 2nd, and so really they can't use me on the 1st because then I'd be illegal, or they'd have to pull my 1st day. That was confusing. Probably was, I'm sorry. But legally I can't work more than 6 days is my point. So I'm being a boring, lame slim clicker tonight. Tomorrow I don't even have any time. I have like a 12-hour overnight, which is ghetto, so definitely slamming that. In the morning, I'm going to bring you along for my new morning routine. I'm going to work out in the morning. Swear to God. Swear. Yeah, so let's unpack and let's eat this food. And don't know what I'm watching. I need to do a bunch of editing because I'm trying to be a better YouTuber, guys. I really am. Like, I know I say it often, but I swear by it this time. Pinky promise. Anyways, oh, this is like, hits my sores. Anyways, let me show y'all the room. Yeah, let's eat. So this is the pasta that I made that I brought from home, and then this is the meal that they gave us, the grilled chicken, broccoli, and mashed potatoes.
So many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. Cause love, so many people.
Okay, it's almost noon. I'm about to go to the gym, get like a quick 30-45 minute workout in, come back and get ready for work. I am dressed and ready to go. The shirt is crushed up because it has been in my suitcase for I don't know how long without wearing it because I have not been working out, but I am now. We're starting change before the new year comes, okay? Let's put on my headphones, get this good workout in. Lego.
Sometimes go
So I actually got a pretty good sweat in. I did the 12-3-30. I think I'm gonna do that just like daily for right now to get myself back into just working out and then add things to that regimen. But for now, like, that's a good fat burner, and I think that's just how I can ease my way into it. So that's what we're gonna do for now. We'll see how I improve on my skills. Look at the glow though, the little sweaty glow. I'm in the middle of getting ready. See, my hair is done, but my face is done, but my hair obviously is not. And I see that I have like an hour plus delay in my first flight. So when I finally, like, I'm chilling, I'm in a groove, I'm getting my things done, I'm perfectly on time, I'm watching YouTube videos, and then I get this notification, I have this super delay, and then they completely changed my schedule. I'm like, literally, like, I was on a 3-day, and they cut it to where I'm going back to base today. So now instead of a 3-day, it's a 2-day trip, which might work out in my favor. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of annoyed, but like, it's whatever. There's nothing I can do about it. Today I was supposed to just do 2 legs and overnight in pit and have this super short overnight anyway, and now it has me, but like, it's not changing my report time, and that's so annoying because I could call, but unless they change the pilot's report time, they're not going to change mine. And I don't know, because now I'm about to have to wait in the airport for like almost 2 hours. So now I'm just doing 1 leg to Nashville and then deadheading from Nashville back to Chicago. So who knows if that will stay that way. It could possibly change. Who knows? I am working in the D position, so it's possible that they could reroute me once I get to Nashville. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess, because only time will tell. Now, I am on AM reserve, which means that I can self-assign any trip that's in open time up until 10 a.m. CJA is getting paid time and a half, and usually there's not much in open time when that's the case, because people obviously want to get paid that, and so it's like a competition to do it. Frankly, I don't really stress about VJA because at our pay rate, it doesn't really make a difference. I'd rather get an incentive straight off the bat in my hand, picking up or trading with someone that's trying to get rid of something, as opposed to picking up for time and a half, because sometimes with our pay rate as a first year, it really make all that much of a difference, in my opinion. But some people from day one, they're crazy about the VJA, and it's, you know, it's however you want to go about it. Like another 30 minutes to get ready. I almost want to call scheduling to see if they'll push back my report time. I'm gonna do it and I'll report back to y'all. We'll see what they say. That goes to show you always ask, because the worst that can happen is they say no. They actually pushed my report back an hour, so I can really take my time and get ready in peace now. So that actually works out very well. I'm happy about that. So they did confirm my acknowledgement about the change from the 3-day down to a 2-day, and even though I have my blocks in 2 different bases, I still have 1 more day in Chicago, and then technically 3 days. It shows up as 2 because it's the 30th and 31st, but you are eligible to be used on that 3rd day. It also just changed the calling in thing, and that was my first time hearing it, because y'all, I do not be calling scheduling for real. I feel like it probably does sound like I call scheduling for real in these videos. But I do not be calling them for real. That's probably my first time calling them in months, and they done changed it, and I do not like it. But I guess that's above me.
I don't put on the scarf for the first time in my entire career. I've been at this company for what? A year and a half. I ain't never worn this scarf a day in my born life. Anyways, you want to join me?
Yes.
Hi.
Hey, y'all.
Yo, I came to the back of the aircraft. She was like, oh, I follow you. I was like, oh, hi. Thank you.
I love her content. I know y'all do too. Keep watching.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'd be like, y'all, say hi to me and fly with me. Come apply and let's fly together.
It is a cloudy, gloomy day in Chicago. I'm going for a Harley Quinn type vibe. since I don't have a Halloween costume. It's currently 3:54. My report time was 2:45. I'm working in the A position. I am going to the A4A gates, which is in the middle of nowhere in this airport. But the airport just got its new food court and it looks really nice actually. I'll have to show it to y'all later. The weird thing with my trip this week is that I'm starting in Chicago. Like, I'm on my last day of my Chicago block, and then I have a BB block right behind it, and so they gave me a 2-day when I'm technically good for 4 days, and then would need to start in Chicago but end in BB. So since they only gave me a 2-day, it was still ending in Chicago, which is wrong technically. Today has been a not long day. So I was originally supposed to work 3 legs. It was already delayed by like over an hour from my first leg. I was supposed to have a report at like 2:45. The flight didn't end up going out until after like 4 something. So when we were landing on our first leg, and y'all, it was already like 7 something landing our first leg. I was already tired. We were supposed to have 2 more legs. Scheduling, I see scheduling calling me, and I'm like, why are y'all calling me? I didn't answer their call. They left a voicemail, and I just went ahead and looked at my board, and I saw that they actually took off our 3rd leg, and we overnighting in Baltimore instead of Portland now, which I was fine with because it was gonna be rough to make it through that 3rd leg, y'all. It's already past 11. We just got into our hotel, so yeah, fine with me. Now we're gonna deadhead to Portland tomorrow to pick back up with our trip and then work the trip to Chicago. I'm going to overnight in Chicago. There's still not a hotel on my board yet, so if there's not in the morning, I'm gonna have to call about that and make sure that they put a hotel on my board, because I get to overnight in base. Love to see it, but technically I'm not, because it is a B-week block. But for me, really, you see what works there? Deadhead to B-week in the morning, and that's that on that. I'm trying to convince myself to go to the gym tonight. We'll see if I make it. So the plane that we deadheaded to Portland on is actually the plane that we're gonna take out, so that was kind of nice. We just stayed on the same aircraft. We're just waiting on our pilots. We were actually landing, and for whatever reason I was thinking we were landing in Chicago, and I saw an American plane, and I was like, well, why is there an American plane? Because American doesn't fly into Midway. And I was like, oh yeah, we're not at Midway. About another 40 minutes before we're gonna board, so I'm just gonna chill. I'm about to actually eat something on my lunchbox. There was a Great American Bagel here, and I used to love Great American Bagel when I was at O'Hare because there was like multiple in there, but I really love their like super blueberry crunch bagel, and they were all out, and I was like, maybe that was a reason because I wasn't supposed to spend any more money. Anyways, I have to work this one more flight. It's blocked at 2:56. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be about 2:30, 2:28. I'm gonna guess. See you in the air. I made it into my hotel. I don't know, it's something that makes me so giddy about when this ever pulls off and I get in base overnight. But I have a nice little king bed, a nice little sitting area. I actually really like this hotel, and they always give it to me when they overnight me in base. It's sunset, the sun is glowing, golden hour. I'm gonna go over to one of the other hotels. Well, I actually just saw like the restaurant for this hotel in the elevator, and I might check it out. I usually go over to the other hotel and go get food there because they give us a really good discount. I need to finish editing my weekly vlog, get that up to y'all. It's been kind of interesting recording and editing vlogs simultaneously. It's something I'm gonna have to get used to and really like be on top of to get as much content out to y'all as I want to. So I'm working on it, guys. I swear, I promise. IC was great. I really loved flying with her. The trip was decent enough. And tomorrow we just deadhead in, and it's the last day of the month, so everyone's gonna want VJ and stuff like that, and so they don't need to use me. I need to land at the 9:45. I'm not even gonna put my uniform on tomorrow. That's what I'm putting into place. I'm not putting my uniform on tomorrow because it's a deadhead. I'm gonna hop on that plane and I'll be done when I land. You feel me? It's gonna be a great day. It's the best way to end the trip. And then I have an emergency passport appointment in DC on the following day, so ending in Baltimore is actually perfect for me. Like, it's really, it worked out as chef's kiss as possible, honest to God. So okay, let's get some food, and yeah, edit and wrap up the day.